Hi, I'm Betsy Balcom. I'm a producer for live events here at the Community Center, and today we're going to be talking about the advantages and disadvantages of theater or row-style setups. There's something to consider when you're getting ready to put on a production, and that is your venue and how you want the audience members to take in your story. In a theater setup or row-style setup, chairs are actually set up in rows so that people are seated in an organized fashion. That's something that you want to consider if you want that or not. So today we're going to be talking about the advantages and the disadvantages of having your audience set up in that way. Let's start by talking about a couple of the advantages to theater or row-style setting. First of all, if you have your theater set up traditionally, seats in a row, you can have a backstage area. You have all of your seats on one side and you have a stage on the other, which allows actors to move easily on and off backstage. You can pull off more stunts, you can create more visual effects this way, whereas in a round style setting, you don't quite have the same versatility. Another advantage to row style seating would be that everyone can see and everyone can hear, especially in an amphitheater or raised seating style venue. Everyone has an equal opportunity to see and hear what's being said and done. Two of the disadvantages of this type of setting: number one, most practically, there's limited seating. If the house is packed, as they say, you might have to organize a second showing of your drama or production, or account for that early on if you know that you're in a smaller and more limited venue. And secondly, it dramatically and directly influences the personability or coziness of the feel of your production. If you're reading to a bunch of kids a storybook, you probably want them to have the ability and access to gather around and sit close versus have them sit in cold, hard chairs. So those are some things to keep in mind with the advantages and disadvantages of theater or row-style seating. Remember, if you're putting on a traditional theater production, the traditional theater or row-style setup is the way to go. There's a reason we've been using that style since pretty much the beginning of drama as we know it with the amphitheater. It's a very efficient and powerful way to both communicate and receive information through drama. I'm Betsy Balcom. I'm a producer of live events here at the Community Center, and today we've been talking about the advantages and the disadvantages of the theater or row-style setup.